Hey guys, and welcome to my channel Glen. My name's Glenn and I like to share with you what I've learned in the world of cryptocurrency as I go through it. Today we're going to look at, is an alt season starting to kick off, and also discover what my top coins are that I'm watching. But before we do that, I need you to smash that like button. That really helps with the channel grow, and it helps spread my channel and get a wider audience. So please do that. And if you are new to this channel and only just discovered my content, please click the subscribe button to get more notifications when I next upload videos. We tend to do live streams every Sunday night, typically around about 9:30, 10 o'clock. We call it the Glen podcast. So join me there. If you want to join in with the conversation, join the Telegram group chat, or you can also join the Discord group chat, whatever app that it is you prefer to communicate in. If you actually join in with the Discord one, you can actually voice your opinions to me on the live stream as we're going through it. So let's crack on to today's topic. So why am I thinking that there's an alt season starting to happen? Now, I noticed about 3 or 4 days ago that normally when I view coin market cap, you do see coins that say go up 1%, 2% versus Bitcoin maybe dropping or being very low in terms of gains in US dollar. But then normally when you click on how much that coin has gained against Bitcoin in Bitcoin terms, normally it's a different picture. You see a lot of red every day, red. But I noticed a few days ago that Bitcoin sort of stagnated in price, but yet a lot of the altcoins went up. So I thought, oh, maybe this is just a weird off day, I don't know. Then the next day, the same happened again. I think Bitcoin dropped off in price, actually. There was a day where there was a big drop off, and you can see that repeated in some of the coins. But a lot of them were up as well. So I thought, oh, that's weird. Why are some of them gaining against Bitcoin when it's dropping? Then the last 2 days, it's been quite stagnated, as you can see in these charts here. There is a little dip off here. But then we've seen these coins gaining against Bitcoin yet again. So this got me thinking, right, this is a week's worth of small incremental gains against Bitcoin. Now, do I think we're going to go on a massive alt season again? No, I can't see that happening in the short term. I think Bitcoin needs to have a big run up first, and then altcoins will start to rise and people will try to gain money against Bitcoin so they can up the amount of Bitcoin they've got. Hence why a lot of these coins are pump and dumps and shit coins. You can see the Bitcoin dominance as well. It got up to, I think, 71% at one point. It's just starting to taper off a little bit. So let's have a look in the last month. You can see it starting to slope down. So now we're at 69.6% dominance of Bitcoin, whereas it was on an upward trajectory for most of this year, as you can see here. So does that mean we're starting to see a alt season, or is this just a bubble that's happening over this week? It could be a bubble. I think it most probably is. Or is this a sign that we have seen the bottom of a lot of these coins? So we see Bitcoin going from $10,500 at the moment and sort of dropping between, I don't know, 9, 8, and then it bounces back up to 10.5, then it drops back down to 10. We see that sort of price range. So that would suggest that that is typically where Bitcoin is going to trade for quite a while. It's consolidating at that price range. We've seen altcoins just go down. But now they're starting to sort of bounce up and down. So are we seeing the bottom of some of these altcoins? So if we look at, say, Ethereum, let's get rid of a lot of these. You can see the price there in US dollar and also versus Bitcoin. Let's just look at it in US dollar terms because that's easier for people to comprehend. You can see obviously Ethereum had the massive run up when all the other coins did along with Bitcoin. And then it's dropped off and it's just dropped. And then it had a slight alt season, if you like. I assume this is when we were hitting 14K on Bitcoin. And then again, it's just dropped. But now if we go to the 1 month view, you can see actually it's been pretty steady actually. I know there is volatility in these markets, and it can just drop off and it can just rise as quick as you can blink. But you know, for an altcoin, that is pretty steady for the last month or so. So this says to me, is this a bottom? for Ethereum. And then you look at some of the other ones. Now, Ethereum actually, if you're looking in development terms, is the leader of developers joining the community. I believe I saw a stat that actually the development in the cryptocurrency space has spiked. It's gone up by about 15% or something like that. So there's more developers going into the space, and they tend to all go towards Ethereum. Ethereum's one of the most heavily developed coins there. So that's really good for the space. Whether that means Ethereum will succeed or not, I don't know. XRP, I just see all bad news about XRP, so we won't even check that one. I've always hated Bitcoin Cash. I don't like Tether. Let's have a little look at Litecoin. So it's up 3% today. That's quite a lot actually against Bitcoin. It's very rare to see a coin up against Bitcoin by 3% in a day. Again, same sort of chart. Obviously the massive run up in 2018. Then we've seen this massive drop off, and then again had another big spike when Bitcoin went up to I assume 14,000, and then it's dropped off again, and it really dropped down $67. Even before the big bull run, it was about that sort of price before in sort of 2017. So again, does that show some sort of sign that Litecoin has a bottom there that we can see as of now? Again, this is as of now. I'm not saying permanently is that the bottom, but as of this moment, is that a bottom for Litecoin? So very interesting. Obviously, the best time you make the most money when you buy something, not when you sell it. So if you're buying when the times are low and there's an alt season on the horizon, that's when you're going to make the biggest gains, not during the alt season. That is probably when you're going to buy at the all-time highs, and then you're going to struggle to get rid of them later. Now, this isn't financial advice, and I don't offer any technical analysis. This is just my opinions and my observations. So please don't base any of your purchasing decisions based on what I'm telling you. Do your research, maybe look at some of the technical analysis guys out there. But this is just something I've picked up on. So Monero is another one. Now, I thought this was interesting. As I was looking through these altcoins before I'd done this video, I thought I'll have a look to see, what altcoins I'm interested in. And I was looking through all of these coins, and I even went through to the next page and the page after that. And I thought I'll have a look to see what other coins are, I might be like, oh yeah, I'm interested in that one. So what I've done is I've created a coin, if you like, a glen coinmarketcap.com. And I'll show you how you can do that. So what I've done is I've compiled out of the top 300 altcoins that there currently are on CoinMarketCap. I didn't go through the full 2,600, but out of my top 300, I'm going to show you the coins that I'm particularly most interested in. Now, I'm actually going to show you my wallet before I do that, because I know a lot of these YouTubers that do this sort of thing, actually, the reason that they're watching that particular coin, like Basic Attention Token or Tron or something like that, is because they're heavily invested in it. They've been paid in it to talk about it before, or they hold a lot of it when they're bought at all-time highs. So they always say, this is a coin I'm keeping an eye on. I'm going to show you my wallet so that you know, right, that's what Glenn holds, and I can make my own decision of whether he's trying to shill something. So this is my cryptocurrency wallet, £27.22. So yeah, you could say I'm going to be a massive Bitcoin shill because I own £17 worth, and also I have £8 worth of Ethereum. Now, why have I got these balances? I've also got a bit of Ethos and also Zcash. Now, I've actually lost interest in Ethos and in Zcash, but if I go over to exchange and I try to exchange my Zcash, oh, it's already on Zcash, to something else, anything, let's try XRP because that's quite a low, cheap currency. If I click all, the exchange minimum is 0.3 Zcash. So for me to get rid of my small balance of Zcash, I have to actually buy more Zcash so that I can move it all across. So yeah, obviously it's just not worth doing. So yeah, I'm not actually interested in Zcash anymore. I just lost all interest in it. I was only interested in it when I was mining, and it was the most profitable coin at the time. Ethos, I got a load of free when I joined up to Ethos, the app on your iPhone, and obviously Bitcoin. This was actually a donation from one of the Team BitGlen viewers, so thank you for that. If you want to make a donation, my address is to these These wallets are in the description below. Feel free to make a donation if you want to. But you can see here, this is all I hold. This is everything I have crypto. Now you may say, Glenn, have you fallen out of love with crypto? Do you not believe in it anymore? Not the case. I'm waiting for the time right for me to invest heavily back into Bitcoin predominantly. And I'm going to show you some of the other coins that I'm interested in. So this is BitGlen's coin market cap top 300. Let's have a little look.
2, 3.
So I click over to watch list and boom, there you go. So out of the 300 that I went through, this is the 11, and I thought I was being sparingly actually. I could probably actually narrow this down to probably about 5. So this is everything that I'm looking at going forward. This doesn't mean I'm investing in them. It doesn't mean that I hold any bags of them. This is just coins that I'm interested in watching. So we have Bitcoin, obviously, that's always going to be my largest holding. Ethereum, I do feel, a lot of people feel that Ethereum's sort of dead, if you like, but there's so many other coins that would disappear without Ethereum that even if those people cashed out of their ERC20 tokens and their altcoins that have spurred off of Ethereum and cashed back into Ethereum, I can see there are a future for Ethereum, plus the developments there, so I can see it going forward. Litecoin seems to always hold its own. It has dropped in price, but then it always seems to have these big bounce backs. Even when Bitcoin was steadily dropping, Litecoin stayed where it was, and if not, went up a little bit. So yeah, Litecoin is one of the few that actually can hold its own against Bitcoin drops and rises. Monero, obviously because of the privacy features. I was watching a story today about how Zcash in the UK on Coinbase has been delisted because Coinbase have a partnership with Barclays Bank in the UK, and Barclays have said, look, we don't like the privacy features of that coin that you're offering on the exchange, we want you to remove it. And Coinbase in the UK at least have done that, so you can't actually buy Zcash. Now this shows why we need decentralized finance exchanges, because at any point, if the government turn around and say to the on-ramp, get rid of that coin, right, that's it, we don't want you to sell Bitcoin no more, we don't want you, it would be hard for someone to then go and buy some Bitcoin or Zcash or Monero and stuff like that. So I can imagine Monero being one of those coins, but again, with the rise of decentralized exchanges, Monero seems to be holding its own. So that's really interesting to me as well. Although today it is on a down day, not heavily focusing too much on price, just more projects that I'm interested in. Chainlink's actually trying to add to what the current systems are, so trying to get Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, the actual blockchains to communicate with each other and to the outside world as well. So that's going to help the reach of blockchain. So that's just a project that I was reading about the other day, so I thought I'd add it to my list. The Maker, that is to do with obviously a stable coin that actually offers DAI. DAI is an Ethereum based token that is actually, rather than all these coins, these stable coins offering a 1-to-1 versus US dollar, which a lot of them, that's what they're offering. They're actually offering almost a 1-to-1 with, sorry, not a 1-to-1, they're offering like a $1 US equivalent of Ethereum. So they're actually backed by a cryptocurrency stablecoin. Now you may think, how can there be a stablecoin based off a asset that goes up and down so much in value? So what Maker do is they actually increase and burn the amount of Ethereum that is required to make DAI worth $1. I believe that's like the brief view of what it is they're trying to do. So that means it's actually run by an algorithm, so it's actually quite precise. So you can see it rise and fall there, but obviously that's all based on it being between $1 and $1.01. So, and that's regulating itself, and there's a lot of decentralized exchanges that offer DAI as well. There's two here. There's crypto.com chain, which is the back end of crypto.com, the people that offer the credit card where you can earn interest on stable coins and coins, as well as getting cashback rewards using their credit card, where you can actually pay for stuff using cryptocurrency and they exchange it for fiat at the terminal stage, and then you have the actual coin, the people that own them. So with a lot of these either stable coins or these company tokens, they're offering a token, and then there's actually almost like a share of the company that are providing the service. So there's normally two there. So with DAI, you've got Maker and DAI. With the crypto.com, you've got their chain, plus you've got their actual crypto.com, the people that own it. And then the other one is Nexo, and I believe Nexo are going to probably do one where it's their back end utility type token, and they seem to be on a steady rise as well. And we talked about this in my video, the last video I done, where I believe that these financial services, decentralized finance and also centralized finance that is based around Bitcoin, are gonna sort of take off. So hence why I'm interested. I've also got Paxo in their standard. I'm not actually too fussed about the Paxo standard, but they are now offering a Paxo gold token. So for every Paxo you own $1 worth of gold stored away in a vault, which is audited and is regulated by the New York Board of whatever they call it. So it seems to be going down the right path of regulation and being transparent and honest with well-trusted auditors, which we can't say for some of the other stable coins out there. Won't mention no Tether names. So that's it. That's my top at the 300 coins on CoinMarketCap. That's BitGlen's top pick. So if I was to come into a lot of money all of a sudden, I would sort of buy chunks of these coins, or some of these coins anyway. But what I thought would be really interesting is if you're able to, I can do it using my iMac. I can take a screenshot of that, and I would love it if you guys went over to my Twitter page, which is BitGlen, just BitGlen, and just post your wish list, your own CoinMarketCap list, and share me in it, hashtag BitGlen wishlist, and show me what your favorite cryptocurrency coins are that you're keeping an eye on the CoinMarketCap website. I'd love to see that. And if you're not sure how to do that, it's quite simple. When you're on the CoinMarketCap main page, you can just go over to any coin, right at the end where there's this little dot, you click on it and click on there, it would say add to watch list, or you can remove from watch list there. And yeah, you can make your own CoinMarketCap page, and you just go up the top here and click watch list. So I'd love to see your guys' version of that. This is my version. What do you think? Please comment down below if there's some coins in there that you're like, no Glenn, don't get involved in that, or if there's ones in there like, Glenn, how could you miss this? I would love to hear from you. So join the Telegram, comment down below, or join the Discord, or message me on Twitter. I'd love to hear from you anyway, whatever your favorite medium of social media is. And that's it from me, guys. I'm going to wrap this up in under 20 minutes. I'll see you on the next video from myself, BitGlen. Don't forget to give this video a like, and also if you're new, click the subscribe button. See you later, guys. Bye.